You've been lied to. You've been told it's impossible, that you have to pick one, build muscle or burn fat, right? For years, the fitness world has preached the miserable cycle of bulking up and then cutting down. But what if all of that was just a myth? Science doesn't just show that you can build lean muscle while stripping away body fat simultaneously. It shows that for most people, it's the smartest way to transform your body. The process is called body recomposition, and in this video I'm handling you the complete playbook, 9 non-negotiable research-backed rules to finally make it happen and completely change how you look and feel. By the way, my name is Boris Kish. I'm an IFBB licensed fitness coach, nutritionist, and a super heavyweight competitor in the category over 100 kilograms. Welcome to my channel. Number 1. You always have to get stronger logically. You cannot put more muscle mass, my friend, if you're not giving them to reason to grow, This could mean lifting heavier weight, doing more reps, adding another set, or even shortening your rest time. But you simply have to force them to grow. You understand? If you're not constantly challenging yourself, you're just spinning your wheels like a damn hamster. Track your workouts and always aim to do a little bit more. And drop the comment below. What's harder for you, building muscle or losing fat? I'm really curious to know. Number 2, the holy grail of building muscle. Build your church around compound lifts, okay? Those compound lifts are big, multi-joint exercises. For example, like squats, deadlifts, bench presses, overhead presses, and rows. Those are your money damn makers, okay? They hit the muscle the most. When you're doing those exercises, pretty much hitting the whole body at once. They are like the mama exercises. And they're triggering the biggest hormone response for growth. And while doing them, because they're really complicated to do them, if you're doing them properly, right, they burn the most calories. They're an absolute cornerstone to your recomposition plan. You must do them. Number 3, hit every muscle twice a week. I highly recommend for someone who wants to put as much muscle and burn fat as quick as possible. So for those people that they do push-pull legs split. 3 days, 1 day off, 3 days, 1 day off. That way you hit the whole body twice a week. And this is way better for the purpose than the old school bro split. You understand? More frequency means more challenges to trigger muscle growth all week long. Be in a slight calorie deficit, because simply to lose fat you have to burn more calories than you eat. There is no escaping this law of physics, but that doesn't mean that you have to starve yourself to death, okay? It's a huge difference. The huge deficit will absolutely kill your ability to build muscle. The sweet spot that is in the description is a small manageable deficit that is about 2,500 calories per day to maintain your weight. This is enough to encourage fat loss without slamming the brakes on muscle growth. As I said, the full video is in the description. 5, protein is your god tier nutrient. That's it. The most important nutrient on entire list. If you don't eat enough protein, you look like shit. Even if you don't train, the protein is key, for repairing the bones, nails, joints, everything, not only muscles, hair, etc., etc. Protein simply provides the building blocks for muscle. If you're in a calorie deficit, its role becomes even more critical. You don't have to be genius to understand. A high protein diet helps you build more muscle and protects your muscle you already have from being used as energy. Easy peasy. Your target is here pretty simple. Aim about 1 gram per pound of your goal body weight, I would say, every damn day. And don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, because my channel is brand new and this will really help it to grow so that I can keep bringing you more no bullshit content like that, and I'll really appreciate it. Number 6, spread your protein out. Just think logically, you don't have to count like a maniac every minute when you're supposed to eat what and when. but spread it, at least 3-4 times per day. That means that the body won't be in the starvation mode or in the panic mode, and the machine will be able to work properly, your body as a machine. I mean, even the research shows that you get better results by spreading your intake from 3 to 5 meals on small snacks during the day. This provides a steady steam, how to say it, of amino acids in your muscles, keeping them in a prime state for growth. Number 7, seriously consider carb cycling. This is one part of the diet that I usually start when I'm doing my pre-contest preparation. What does that mean? For example, if you're taking 300 grams of carbs per day, never take the same amount at once, okay? This way you will shock the body. The body won't know how much carbs is it actually taking, and the metabolism will be non-stop tricked, and it will work and work and work and work trying to adjust. Never go on zero. I never recommend that. But let's say this goes like this. For example, you're doing chest or back or push or pull. Take 200 grams per day. When you're doing legs, do 300 grams. For example, when you have a rest day, take only 100. You understand? I mean, on days you lift weight, you eat a little more, mostly from carbs. On your rest day, you eat a little less. The strategy helps perfectly fuel your hardest workouts while maximizing fat loss on the days when you are not active. Number 8, manage your stress. You would not believe how important this is. If your cortisol, the stress hormone, is really high, you won't be able to lose fat. If you have somebody at work that is sucking your energy, your boss, your coworkers, maybe a bad partner, maybe a bad family member, just flush them out or keep them on the distance as much as possible, because it, as I said, it jacks up cortisol, which makes it harder to lose fat, especially from your belly and lower back. Especially also, you're not able to put muscle if you're in the flight or fight panic mode, Find something that works for you to de-stress, wherever, even if it's taking a walk, meditating, or just listening to some cool music that you like, okay? I do this always. Number 9, use cardio as tool, not as crutch. I mean, cardio is a great tool for burning extra calories, keeping your heart healthy. But that doesn't mean, that you have to go and run and run and run, or go on a bicycle or, on a cross trainer and do cardio for 2 hours per day, because you will just get crazy after that, it's counterproductive, and you will ruin your gains. What's the best approach? The best approach would be 2 or 3 sessions of low intensity cardio per week. You understand? Like a brisk walk on a treadmill or a bike ride. Just slowly but surely take it easy. This is the best way to speed up fat losses without, crashing yourself and, going into burnout mode, both physically and mentally. Think of it's a way to speed fat loss, okay, but not as the main driver for, losing fat. Otherwise, you will just kill yourself. Lifting is still the mama and the boss. And if you want to know the biggest mistakes people make, especially after 40, click this video right here and I'll break it all down so you can build muscle and burn fat without wasting time. And I'll see you there.